You are a profitable trader with a 12% win rate.
Yeah,
Now, to most
yeah.
people in this industry, that would almost be unheard of. They would refuse to have that.
Profitability, it just depends on the mathematics behind it.
So to
Yeah.
you, this is all a maths game. So to you, this
It's just
risk
market.
reward, risk management.
Risk, win rates, and the amount you risk per trade.
Welcome everybody to another trader interview with Will Davis from the Fivers. Over here we've got Adeboye, who is a funded trader with the Fivers, and we're going to be doing a bit of an interview talking to him about how he got funded, his journey along the trading road, as well as how he got funded, his trading setups, and we may even, if he allows us, if we're lucky enough, dive into his hub. So Adeboye, how you doing, man?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing great.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Dude, it's a pleasure to have you on. It's absolutely fantastic. First things first, big congratulations on getting funded with the Fivers. That's a massive achievement. How did it feel when you got funded? Is this the first time you've been funded, or have you been funded before?
This is my first time getting funded,
Awesome
actually.
stuff. Dude, how did that feel? How did it feel when you first saw that achievement?
It was a unexplainable feeling,
Yeah.
trying to get funded for over 2 years now. So finally cracked the code and it's worked. So it was
That's
a great
awesome. Yeah, that's super cool. So you said you're finally funded after trying to get funded for 2 years. Talk to us a little bit about your journey. How did you get into trading? When did you start? Where did you hear about trading? And what took you to the prop firm space?
I was in school then. It was about 5 years ago. I was in school. I just heard about trading randomly in class. So then I made my research about it. It wasn't really MT5 at that time. If you go online and search for expert option, that was where everything started. Yeah, it didn't take me much time before I found out that MT5 is the new real deal, basically. So I got someone to teach me how to buy and sell, only buy and sell. That was all. I had to learn technical analysis on
Nice.
YouTube. I moved from there, basically.
That's super cool. So you're saying that you were completely self-taught pretty much. So you learned
Completely.
through hard work, discipline, not so much social media,
Everything.
but YouTube. Like you learned the hard way.
Yes.
That's
I
super
learned
cool.
the absolute hard way, basically.
That's amazing. So it goes to show you don't necessarily need to buy a course. You can learn completely for free if you're willing to actually put in the hard work and have the mindset along the way.
But yeah. And I believe one has to have the passion for trading.
Absolutely.
If the passion
Absolutely.
is there to keep you going, you will
That's
get
super
it
cool. So
eventually.
with your passion for trading, when did that start? So you said that you were in school at the time. Have you always had a passion for some form of analytical journey, or are you into maths and numbers? Like, talk to me a little bit about where that passion started, or was it when you just thought, the potential
So
money involved?
basically, when I knew about MT5, like I said, I was introduced to something called Derived. It's a synthetic trading. It's owned by Deriv.com. It's owned by a broker. So it's controlled by the broker themselves. So I traded that for years, for about 2, 3 years. Then I was profitable for some time for some time, you know, got some payouts and I knew that, okay, this thing is real. So there's nobody trying to conflict me, telling me that it's a scam, trading is I don't even bother because I know I've received the money, I've experienced the money, I know that what I'm doing, if it pays, it pays. So, but basically for about a year plus now, when I was doing the derivative trading, I wasn't really profitable with it. Basically, I lost a lot of money trading derivative. And the reason being is you can't really back test. Trading view, you can go back in time and actually back test your strategy. You can't do that over with derivative and a broker opening a company themselves for you to trade. That means they have, even though they claim basically that the system is worked with an algorithm or whatsoever, but I still believe that they are still the one in charge and They are the one controlling the market. So it's not made for you to make profit. It's they are there to leech from you basically. So what I did is I gave up trading derivative after losing so much. Then I was like, okay, let me go back to currency pair. Let me see what's going on. Then when I go back to currency pair, I was trading here and there. I traded. I was trading multiple pairs at the same time, and there was a time I started reading books about profitable traders. I read what profitable traders do. And one of the things I saw there is that most people that get funded just trade only one pair. Most
Okay.
of them trade only one pair. They don't
Yeah.
trade multiple pairs. Risk management is the key basically. So I I minimized all the the pairs I trade to just one. I picked gold
You pick. Oh, so
because
you went with the gold. Nice.
yeah,
A lot of people like gold, but when it comes to narrowing down their peers, they always struggle to go between asset classes, whether to go like the commodity route down gold, or whether to go like the currencies like cable, GBP, USD, for example.
yeah. Gold to me is really sweet. Is straightforward. It's straightforward basically. I don't know why people have issue with it, because if you switch your time frame on gold to 1 month to the monthly time frame, you will see that it has been trending upward for years now. Since the
Mhm.
90s, basically, it has been going up basically. So you just need, for me, you just need a strategy that can catch the move, that
Nice.
can catch the big
Yeah,
swing
nice.
to
But it
the
seems a bit
upside.
you've got it honed in. Super cool, man.
Yes. So I pick gold, and I had to create my own personal strategy
Nice.
to go into the market, because I believe that there's different concept out there. There is ICT, there is SMC, there is trend line. There's a lot of strategy out there, and I know most of it. At least I know most of those strategy, but I just told myself that everybody knows what I know. Basically, everybody know the M pattern, the head and shoulder, the support and resistance, and not everybody is profitable. So basically, all that are just concepts to me, and I feel that I had to create my own personal concepts that will work for me. Basically, then I started back testing. I did a lot of back tests. I did just 2 years back test, and I had a good result basically in my back test. Then I decided to test it out in the real market.
Mm.
So I already bought an account from the Fivers. I bought an account 100K about 2 months ago or so, maybe 3 months ago. I lost it basically, but I didn't give up, because I knew that my strategy was not the problem. It was just my risk management then.
Hmm.
So I tried to improve on that. Then, that was 100K. 100K is quite expensive. So I tried going a little bit low now. So I
Mm.
went for the 10K now. So I passed the 10K. Of
Nice,
course,
man.
took from it. So now I already bought a 60K account with the Fivers. And I'm already working on it basically.
That's awesome.
Almost past. It just remain about $900 to pass the 60K. So
Dude, that's sick. That's super
yeah,
cool. That's really, really cool. Fair play. Like you, by the sounds of it, you've had a really tough journey to trying to learn on your own, mate. I take my hat off to you. I was the exact same. I decided that I want to try and learn the hard way. Part of me wish I had a mentor. Are you glad that you did it the way you did it, or like what would you change if you had to go back? Would you choose to have a mentor, or do you just think, no, you know what, I'm profitable, I'm here, and there's a reason for it, and I wouldn't change it? Like, what's your thoughts?
if I'm to change anything, the only thing I will change is me not trading derivative when I started. I wish I started with currency pair immediately, with gold immediately.
That's cool. Yeah, nice. Awesome
That
stuff.
I think that's the major thing I will change, because currency pair is the real deal. Nothing controls it. Only like everything around the world is what's controlling the market. So there's no manipulation for me. Everything is just the way it is. If you get stopped out, you get stopped out. You don't blame anyone for it, basically.
Yeah, nice.
So the only thing I'm going to change is going into currency pair immediately and
That's super cool,
trading
man.
my.
Dude, I mean, you're you're super young and you've gotten funded, so I'm sure there's a massively long career in trading ahead of you. So, dude, big congratulations. More importantly, you've created your very own strategy because you
Yes,
refuse to copy other concepts, which I love.
yeah.
Would you
Uh,
do us a massive honor in showing us your a little sneak peek on your strategy?
uh, a sneak peek is okay, but the major deal you won't know about the major deal. But I
Okay,
can show you a sneak
let's
peek
have a look.
because
Let's have a look at
you,
your trading view.
all right,
Let's see what you got for us.
all right. Can you see my trading view?
Yes, yeah, I can see it.
I'll try and pull back my lines.
So, what sort of time frames do you trade? Do you trade gold on as well?
The time frame to me doesn't matter.
Okay,
The time frame to me doesn't matter. Okay. I want to make sure I open. Okay, I've seen it. All right. So basically, it's. Can you hear me?
yep, yeah, yeah, we can hear you perfectly.
Yeah. So basically, it's a mathematic strategy. You can see I have a whole lot of lines lined up on my chart.
Mhm.
Yeah. What I do is that I work with the win rate, the risk to reward, and the percentage I risk per trade. I think that's the only thing that makes a profitable trader. Whether you know how to draw a line doesn't matter to me. What matters is your risk to reward and your win rate. So basically, as you can see, I'm trying to target 1 to 30 risk to reward, if you can see it well.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I can see.
So my risk to reward is 1 to 30.
Wow,
So
30.
yes, and if I go to my five accounts, you will see that I had a win this month. This was the move this month that gave me my 1 to 30. This move over here.
Nice.
So the
And
1 to 30
that's on the
trade.
1 hour time frame.
Like I said earlier, the time frame doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
The time frame doesn't really matter to me. So these lines I have lined up help me know the time I'm going to take the trade, basically.
Okay.
The real deal is the indicator. I use the Asian range by Nico, then the lines lined up. So when I combined the two, I don't really draw lines. In fact, it takes me less than 5 minutes to take a trade every day. Less than
Wow.
5 minutes.
So
I don't.
how long would you be in a trade on average then? Going for a 1 to 30 risk
So
reward.
this trade, it took me 3 days to hold it. I held it for 3 good days. The timing for me to hold a trade doesn't. I don't mind the time. I don't mind the time because I'm a busy person. I believe the moment you enter a trade, you set your stop loss, you set your take profit. There's really nothing you can do about it anymore. You just
Mm,
allow the markets to do its thing.
nice.
Only two things is guaranteed. You either lose, you make profits, basically.
Nice.
So moving forward to the strategy, what I do is I divide the the overall percentage the pro firm tells me to that I lose, basically. So 10%, for example, $10,000, the pro firm tells me I can lose just 10%. That's $1,000. So when you divide it, I divide it by 30. So that is by 30 it will give you $33.3 per trade. So basically that means I have to lose 30 times before I blow the account. So I tested my strategy for 2 years. The highest loss I've had in a month is 20 times, and one loss covered it. It's one loss will give you 1 to 30 risk to reward. you know.
Mm,
So after 2 years of backtesting, I can see that just a loss is going to give me back all the money I lost, basically, and it was profitable. I started using it. So once I win just a trade, I stop trading for that month, basically. Once
nice.
I win just once, I stop trading for it.
Yeah, that's
And
super cool. So
trading
talk
lost.
me a little bit about on your win rate. So you got a 1 to 30 risk reward.
Yes.
What's your
Uh,
sort of win rate like, and how do you deal with?
I gave ChatGPT my detailed day-to-day analysis for 2 years, and after I calculated it, my win rate for 2 years is 12.6%. And for a win rate of 1 to 30, you only need 3.3% win rate to be profitable, basically.
Wow,
You need 3%. So my win rate is 12.6%. So I know that I'm way above my win rate. So this month I had one, two, three, four, five, and the sixth one was the one that gave me my 1 to 30 risk to reward. So basically, I lost $33 each in each trade, and this trade alone gave me about, is meant to give me $1,000, but because I had to create a little bit of room for it to breathe, I had to reduce the lot size. So I got about $870 from this trade, basically. So it covered for this loss, and I had my payout today, and I got the payout today, basically.
That's
They
super.
just gave me a payout today about $500.
Mate,
Yeah.
that is incredible. So many people talk about an 80, 90, 100% win rate. They always strive for a larger win rate, which is super cool, of course. And obviously now the higher the win rate, it all sounds good. You are a profitable trader with a 12% win rate.
Yeah.
Now, to most
Yeah.
people in this industry, that would almost be unheard of. They would refuse to have that. What is your message to those traders trying to become profitable, knowing that you've got a 12% win rate and you're a profitable trader?
So basically, profitability, it just depends on the mathematics behind it. Even a coin toss strategy can work with forex. A coin toss strategy will give you 50-50% probability of winning, and in a simulation of about 1,000, you might still become a profitable trader. So you just have to do the math. So someone that has a 1 to 3% risk to reward with a 50% win rate, the person will still be very much profitable. So basically, for me, when I did the math, 3.3% win rate to be profitable. And when I back tested, you have to back test your strategy to know whether your win rate is intact. And by the time you do the calculation and it's profitable, just go for it. Go for
That's
it.
super cool, man. So to
Yeah.
you, this is all a maths game. So to you, this
It's just a
risk
market.
reward, risk
Risk
management.
to reward, win rates, and your the amount you risk per trade, basically.
Yeah, I love that, dude. That's super cool.
I'm also planning on, because right now, according to maths, I only have 2% probability of losing in the next 6 months. And if I divide, I currently divide it by 30, that is $33. If I divide it by 40, I'm going to have 0% probability of ever losing, of ever reaching the 10% drawdown, basically. So it's a math thing for me.
that's
I
super cool,
just
man.
I simplified it basically to be able to hold my day-to-day activity. So basically, when I open my charts and I see my lines, it takes me at just 5 minutes. I take my trade and I leave it alone.
Dude, that's super cool. That's really interesting. You don't hear that very often. So, dude, I'm excited to be talking to a trader who just looks purely at the maths of it. So that's really cool, man. Talking about profitability, let's get that hub. Let's have a look, see what we're looking at here. Show us some of your payouts. Show us the equity curve, and let's see what you got for us.
So this is my equity curve. I got a 200 payout earlier last month. Then
Mhm.
this month, this was me losing my $30 daily. Then one win got me to about $10,800 in profits.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And
So
this is all solely trading gold.
yes, all trading gold. I had a little bit of issue with my strategy because I buy alone. So currently, I'm going to implement a little bit of selling, just something that is very significant to it, so I won't be flagged for one-sided betting. Basically, it's a
Yeah,
part of the
nice.
ProFirm rule, and I understand the rules. Everything is I understand the rule perfectly. So these are my losses this month before I had this win over here. So the reason why the win is two and non one is because I took partials. I took partials before closing everything at once. So if you check the time I entered the trade, you'll see that it is the same trade basically. It
That's
is the
super
same
cool,
trade.
man. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
super cool.
Also,
Let's have a look at that certificate. Let's see that shiny certificate for you.
all right. Achievement. Yeah. So yeah, I got my certificate earlier last month, I think. Yeah.
Awesome stuff. So since getting your certificate, you've been paid out twice.
Twice, yes,
all
twice.
equating to $718, all from a $10,000 account as well, by the way.
Yes, yes. I'm currently planning on taking a bigger account. I'm working on a 60K account currently. If you don't mind, I can show you the
Of
dashboard. I
course, yeah,
can.
absolutely. Yeah, definitely show us. That's super cool.
So it was also the same strategy. I divided it by 30. If you take 6,000 divided by 30, you will get $200. So I was risking $200 per trade. Over here, you can trying to see whether I was basically risking $200 per trade, and just one trade got me about $5,000 in profits. I'm almost passing this account. I will meet their profit target very soon. I had to take a sales trade today. Just it wasn't calculated. I just took it because so I won't be flagged for the one-sided
Mhm.
trading.
Yeah,
Basically. So
nice.
that
So,
was the reason I took
like you
the
said,
sell.
you're able to read the rules, which is absolutely fantastic. A lot of people fail to read the rules and get surprised why they blow their account or why they breach potential rules. Super
Yeah.
awesome to see that not only are you able to look at the maths and trust your strategy that you've created, you're able to
Yes.
read rules and stick to the plan and stick to the game, and therefore you're getting paid out, which is absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
It's Adeboye, it's awesome to see another funded trader get paid out again. So, what's your plan with the payouts? Are you going to plan on buying yourself a flash car, or what's your plan?
Well, we haven't gotten there. I want to be max allocated. That's my goal. But with more payouts, I can get more accounts basically. So
I like that. So what you're doing is
yeah,
just reinvesting into your own career.
yeah.
Absolutely.
So by mid next year, we should be seeing max allocation.
Dude, do you know what would be super cool? Is if you can get max allocation, I'd love to get you back on again and talk to you through your journey and through your process of becoming a max allocated funded trader. Dude, I'm rooting for you, Adeboye. That sounds absolutely awesome.
Thank you so much,
It's been
Williams.
an absolute honor having you on today. And mate,
Yeah,
I look forward to following your journey. Dude, keep
thank
me
you.
updated. Join us on stream with the Fivers, and I'd love to watch your journey, and I'd love to be a part of that. So, Adeboye, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you
Everybody,
very much.
it has been an honor. Will Davis with the Fivers Trader interview, another fantastic, profitable trader. Thank you very much, Adeboye.
Thank you, Williams.